Love is what we belong to. Love is our deepest prayer. Love is what we are made of. Love is what we belong to. Love is our deepest prayer. Love, love, love. Love is what we are made of. Love is what we belong to. Love is our deepest prayer. Love is what we are made of. Love is what we belong to. Love is our deepest prayer. Love is our deepest prayer. Love is our deepest prayer. Teach me the freedom of choice. river flow forever.
Grateful, grateful, I am grateful for all that I have, all that I am. I am grateful, I'm so grateful. Thankful, thankful, I am thankful for all that I have, all that I am. I am thankful, I'm so grateful, grateful, I am grateful for all that I have, all that I am. I am grateful, I'm so
Good morning. Good morning, welcome. My name is Laura Keller-Coyote, and I'm going to be your hostess today and your speaker, while Reverend Jay is in Olympia, Washington, officiating at a ministerial student graduation. So we have Diana with us, Egizi, and we welcome her back with her beautiful music.
All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love in sweet surrender, in sweet surrender. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love in sweet surrender, in sweet surrender. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All
So if this is your first time here today, or your first time in a little while, we offer you a special welcome. And we have an information table outside in the courtyard if you have any questions after the service, and any of us would be happy to answer questions for you. So June is Pride Month, and we welcome all our LGBTQ+ friends who are here with us today. As a community, we are welcoming and affirming. People of all races, cultures, relationship orientations, genders, gender identities, and gender expressions are seen, accepted, and honored as divine expressions of the One, where everyone can come and fully belong. So wherever you are in your spiritual journey, we welcome you today. We like to begin our service by repeating our vision and mission statement that affirms our commitment to conclusion. So it's on the screen and online, and if you'll repeat with me, we are an inclusive community for spiritual growth and compassionate action. And our mission statement, let's say together, we are co-creating a world that works for everyone by living intentionally, loving unconditionally, and seeing God and all people in all faiths. We have a really wonderful service for you today, and we'll have a little surprise practitioner in a moment. But before we get started, we have a few announcements. So on behalf of Joanne, Sutra, and I, Joanne is the chair and I'm the co-chair of Pro Inclusion Napa. We would like to invite you to our meeting on Tuesday, June 16th at 5:30. That's this Tuesday at the Methodist Church. Many of you are already involved, but we encourage all of you to come. It's a wonderful organization. We're doing great things in the community to promote kindness, acceptance, and respect in a world that works for everyone without hate. So please join us. Also, today is Green Bag Sunday, so for anyone who brought food in your green bag, thank you very much. And a big thank you to Janice Davis for all her coordination. And now, Reverend Jay, because he cannot live without us, right? He misses us. He made a little video for us with an announcement.
Hi, Reverend Jake here. I'm standing at the Center for Spiritual Living, Olympia. I'm going to be gone one more week, and I want to take advantage of just letting you know about the events coming up. I'll be back on Monday, and then we have some rituals coming up that are super important on the solstice. But here I'm in Olympia, and they have this wonderful little pathway that walks here, that walks you right into the center, like a miniature labyrinth almost, and brings you to their peace pole that's right here. So I just wanted to let you see that and let you know how rituals are so important in our lives. They bring greater meaning to who we are and where we are in our lives. They mark certain times. And so on Friday night at 7, we're doing a summer solstice ritual. And it doesn't have to be if you are really into these kind of events, but more about getting connected with nature. And at 7 p.m., one in the courtyard with Virginia and I, and also online, Devin Delaney's going to be doing a sound journey for the solstice online, and I'll send you all those links. And then on Saturday, Rachel DePaula is coming in from Seattle, and she's going to be doing a workshop on rituals that starts at 10 a.m. in our everyday life and how we can do things. And she'll give us an experiential time of actually creating a ritual so we know how to do that in our daily lives. And they're really great. And then she's going to speak on Sunday, and we're looking forward to all of that. So I hope you can make any or all of those things. And they'll let you, there's information on our website as well as at the information table today. So many blessings.
Thank you, Reverend Jay. So now we have a special little blessing we'd like to offer, and I'd like to call up some members of our board. Kendall Bicknell, one of our presidents, and Kenna Burke, our treasurer, and Michelle Wilson.
Hello. There we go. As part of ritual, and what Reverend Jay just mentioned, there's a ritual of gratitude that the Board of Directors is engaging upon now. If you volunteered for Sip and Savor, or provided a donation, or helped the day of, please stand up or raise your hands. Look at this beautiful community. Awesome, awesome. Go ahead and take a seat. While you were volunteering, did you notice how beautifully thought out, set up, and ready everything was for all of us to step in and contribute? A beautiful day. Our annual Sip and Savor fundraiser takes months of intense planning. An incredible team of women poured their hearts to make this, Our annual Sip and Savor fundraiser takes months of intense planning, and this incredible team of women poured their hearts in to make it an amazing success for our community. Please join me in specifically recognizing Jeannie Cervoni, Johanna Muth, who is in Hawaii, so Harris is going to step in for her, Karen Reed, Joanna Sutro, and Andy Knowlton. If you all could please stand up and give them a great big giant round of applause. Yay! Woo! If you want to come up here, we have flowers for you to choose from the front. I want to say, working alongside these extraordinary leaders reminds us all of the profound impact we can make when we bring our unique talents together to serve. As we celebrate their hard work today, we hope that their dedication inspires others to step forward and join our volunteer family to next year's events. We would like to share your talents if you would like to share your talents with us, there are always opportunities. You can speak with one of the board members. Kendall's the president. Michelle has lots of expertise in volunteering and leads much of our volunteer workforce. So thank you so much. And how are we going to get these flowers out to these beautiful people? You're going to have to come up here, Jeannie, Karen. Come on up here. Thank you.
All right.
Cool. Do you want this one or do you want?
You get the whole thing.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay. So we now are going to enter the contemplative part of our service with music, and then we're going to have a special prayer. Our special guest for prayer and reflection, my wonderful husband, Peter Coyote.
Thank you very much. I apologize for not wearing my Buddhist priest's robes. When I came out of the telephone booth this morning, I left it hanging next to my Superman cape. So the good news is the election is over and love wins. We can all breathe a sigh of relief. So Buddhists pray a lot. And even though we don't often talk about God or goddess, it's obvious that the creative spirit of the universe is beyond gender and beyond shape and beyond form. So that's the creative energy that we address our prayers to. And this is one we say almost every day. It has 3 parts. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be free from suffering. May I be happy and at peace. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be free from suffering. May you be happy and at peace. May all beings be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings be happy and at peace. So be it. So the way that I pray and the way that you pray are not 2, they're not 1, but it's the same. So I have maybe another 60 seconds for a spiritual reflection. So Buddhists talk a lot about form and emptiness. We all know what form is. Form is the body, form is a tree, form is a dog, form is a hummingbird, form is a mountain. But what is this emptiness we talk about? Well, I would say that emptiness is the spirit in spiritual living. It's formless. I think of it as the basic energy from which everything in the world is formed. So in the Heart Sutra, the kind of core document of Buddhism, we say, form is not different from emptiness. Emptiness is not different than form. That which is form is emptiness. That which is emptiness, form. Now, why do we say empty? Because we say it's empty of a fixed, formed self. So the you that you talk to all the time when you say I, me, when we grow older, we sort of think of it as a thing like an organ. But when we were children, we knew intuitively that it was boundaryless. And that's why we were absolutely free. And one of the things that we do in our adult life, both at the Center for Spiritual Living and in Buddhist practice, is to shed all those ideas, all those rigidities of what the self actually is, to recover that boundaryless freedom. And so that's why it's no problem for me to go to any church or any group of people that are interested in spiritual life, because at root, we are all emptiness, which is the creative spirit of the universe. So thank you for inviting me.
Spirit of peace, to your cause we pledge our strength, that love may reign and war may cease. Peace, peace, oh peace, 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 oh peace. pledge our strength, that love may reign and war may cease. Peace, peace, oh peace, 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 oh peace. Spirit of peace, to your cause we pledge our strength, that love may reign and war may cease. Peace, peace, oh peace, 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 oh peace. Let me be peace, let me be love, holding this frequency for humanity below and above. Let me be peace, let me be love, holding this frequency for humanity below and above. Let me be peace, let me be love, holding this frequency for humanity below and above. Spirit of peace, to your cause we pledge our strength, that love may reign and war may cease. Peace, peace, oh peace, 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 oh peace.
Thank you. The title of my talk today is Return to the Divine Mother's Love, Relationship, Disruption, and Repair. It's both a deeply personal and a collective story about how we can heal. And the first part's a little academic, the second part's a little surreal, but just hang in there with me, it's going to make sense. So a number of years ago, a group of us were teaching a workshop at Health and Human Services on childhood trauma and ACEs, adverse childhood experiences, which many of you are familiar with. It was based on a groundbreaking study in the early 1990s by Drs. Folletti and Onda, in which they showed trauma, ACEs, early in childhood could manifest later in life as physical and mental health problems and diseases. They identified 10 ACEs. There is, unfortunately, physical, emotional, and sexual abuse, physical and emotional neglect, and household dysfunction, mental illness, an incarcerated parent, a mother treated violently, substance abuse, divorce. So they identified 10 ACEs, and they found out that ACEs are dose dependent, which means the higher number of ACEs, the more likely or the higher incidence of mental health problems and disease. And these are things like hypertension, obesity, cardiac disease, cancer, anxiety, depression, suicide, to name a few. So at the workshop, we had the entire audience take the ACEs questionnaire, and we had these cool little devices where you could input your score, and then they would get tabulated and show instantly on the screen. And shocking, but not surprising, in a room full of people in the helping professions, the average ACE score was high, 5 or 6. There we were, a room full of wounded healers. And I must say I resembled that remark because my ACE score was 6, probably 7, due to the complex trauma in my own family around my mother's severe mental illness. So we know there's something called a pair of ACEs, which I would call life's double whammy. So they are adverse community experiences or environments such as racism, sexism, homophobia, violence, deportations, incarcerations, wars, poverty, mass shootings, all the cruel things that humans do to each other. And we also know from epigenetics that experience, good or bad, can turn on or off gene expression and result in poor or healthy outcomes. So ACEs and individual and collective trauma can change our DNA and be passed from generation to generation. And that is how our history becomes our biology. So I believe we're all wounded healers in a way, because it's hard to get through this physical life unscathed without some grief and losses, and because of our desire to be of service and alleviate the suffering of others. So my own trauma in my family and the ills of society that I witnessed growing up, which I felt deeply, such as racism, sexism, the assassination of Martin Luther King, Bobby Kennedy, John Kennedy, and the inequity and mistreatment of women in male-dominated and society and patriarchal religions set me off on a lifelong path of healing and spirituality, to heal my relationship to my mother, to understand and trust the divine feminine, and to be of service and help to others. And most importantly, how to understand love and relationships, how to give and receive love, what it requires of us, and how to heal and repair love. So experience has taught me over the years that unless we reconcile these issues, we end up creating our past in our present. And I often used to say a quote from Carolyn Mace as part of my prayers. I give up my attachments to my wounds and I call my spirit back to me in the present, because I need you here so I can be in my innate. We give up our attachments to our wounds and we call spirit back to us in the present so we can be our beautiful, authentic selves. So over this time, this led me to several of my own very intimate spiritual truths. The divine source is unconditionally loving and inherently relational. All of life is relational. Love is the source, and relationship is the medium. The divine feminine principle manifests everything into physical form and holds everything in her unconditional love. Our reason for being on earth is to figure all of this out, to be our highest and best expressions of love, empathy, and kindness. So how do we understand that love and relationships are the most fundamental thing of the universe? First of all, I think of the patterns of nature. For example, trees in a forest. The trees breathe in carbon dioxide, and in the miracle of photosynthesis, they breathe out oxygen. We breathe in oxygen, and by the amazing physiology we have, we breathe out carbon dioxide. It is a relationship. It's an exchange of love, generosity, and reciprocity. And this pattern of life is giving, life-giving and sustaining, and it's repeated throughout nature. So we also know our human evolution is embedded in relationships and is our capacity for love and empathy and kindness and cooperation, which has allowed us to evolve and develop societies and civilizations, create art, agriculture, music, literature, beauty. We know human babies who are loved and nurtured consistently have brains that develop beautifully, they grow and they're physically healthy, and they grow up to be well-regulated, happy, healthy, productive adults. So I'd like to share a video with you that illustrates how profound and important relationships are. And this video is from the still face paradigm, first developed by Dr. T. Barry Brazelton and Dr. Ed Tronick. Many of you may be familiar with this. I had the honor of working with them both. Just please sit back and experience this interaction.
In the still face experiment, what the mother did was she sits down and she's playing with her baby who's about a year of age.
I'm like a girl. Oh.
And she gives a greeting to the baby gives a greeting back to her.
Yeah.
This baby starts pointing at different places in the world, and the mother's trying to engage her and play with her. They're working to coordinate their emotions and their intentions, what they want to do in the world. And that's really what the baby is used to. And then we ask the mother to not respond to the baby. The baby very quickly picks up on this. And then she uses all of her abilities to try and get the mother back. She smiles at the mother. She points because she's used to the mother looking where she points. The baby puts both hands up in front of her and says, "What's happening here?" She makes that screechy sound at the mother, like, "Come on, why aren't we doing this?" Even in this 2 minutes, when they don't get the normal reaction, they react with negative emotions, they turn away, they feel the stress of it, they actually may lose control of their posture because of the stress that they're experiencing.
Okay. I'm here. And what are you doing? Oh, yes. Oh, what a big girl.
So the baby's world was shattered momentarily, and you probably all felt really acutely the baby's distress and also the relief when the mother and baby reconnected. And I've watched these videos hundreds of times, and every time I still feel the same. It's so hard. So the beauty of human relationships is this amazing process of repair that you just saw, that we have the capacity to find a way to reconnect and get back to each other. This repair is critical. It's like the oxygen we breathe, it's nourishment, and our lives depend on it. So normal relationships and interactions, moment to moment and day by day, are messy and imperfect, right? We're messy and imperfect. We spend moments connected and in matching states, but many more are disconnected and mismatched. And the periods of disconnection are really important because that's how we learn about each other, about ourselves, and figure out how to be in a relationship, understand each other and tolerate that discomfort of being disconnected, and find our way back by sharing affect and empathy and presence and reciprocity. Now think of a child's life. Think of a relationship in your own life or collective relationships. When there are disruptions and repair and reconnection is difficult, infrequent, or never happens. We see the stress, suffering, and dis-ease that creates. And over time, if unresolved, this becomes anger, resentment, illness, disease, and constricts and binds our lives. We create stories and narratives of who we are and who other people are: unloved, unworthy, superior, inferior, uncaring. So when there is continued disruption and no repair in relationships, it begins to erode our humanity and our capacity for empathy and love. It fuels our mistaken belief that we are separate and the idea of the other and the scapegoat, which become hated and despised. It also puts us at risk for falling prey to conspiracy theories, radicalization, and systems of hierarchy and domination. So we are living in a time of collective and disrupted, broken relationships with others in our nation and in the world. We have inherited all the brokenness of humanity, both the present wounding and the ancient wounds of our ancestors, the cruelties and violence, the belief in power over others, revenge, retribution, eye for an eye, wars, and the capture, enslavement, trafficking, and abuse of groups as seen as others or inferior, including women, people of color, children, animals, plants, and the earth. Okay, so take a deep breath. This is really difficult, and this is where we are, and it's really painful. So on my spiritual and healing path over the years, I am grateful for the opportunities I've had to work with a number of gifted healers who do guided shamanic hypnosis. And recently, during a session, I experienced some deep insight and a vision of how we might heal. And I'd like to share it with you right now as a story. This is the surreal part. So I invite you to imagine with me. I'm walking through a verdant and beautiful forest where the trees are all shades of green and the ground beneath my feet is soft and covered with green moss. As I walk along the trail, I come to a vale that opens on a vast temple, which is shaped like an inverted triangle. It is not a building, but part of the landscape going deep into the mountain. The sides of the temple are terraced. There are hundreds of terraces carpeted in the same green moss. On each terrace are scores of priestesses, emanating golden and jeweled light, bowing in devotion as part of their sacred ceremony. The temple is illuminated with this sparkling and shimmering golden light, with jeweled light reflecting all the colors of the rainbow on every surface. It's stunning and magnificent. And as I make my way deeper into the temple, I see a halo of powerful golden light. And as I approach, I see it as the divine Mother Goddess. She is so radiant, so beautiful, and pouring golden light out of her being that it is almost blinding. I can hardly look at her. She is at her sacred altar, creator of all life, her arms outstretched, holding all of life and all of us in her embrace, which is immense, overwhelming, unconditional love. She is the holy chalice of divine feminine love, pouring forth to all life and all beings. Her presence fills me with an ineffable feeling of serenity and love. I see at the bottom of the altar some polished stone steps leading to an infinitely flowing river. I feel compelled to enter the water, and as I step into the river, I begin to feel all the sorrows and grief of the world, all the torn and shattered relationships, both individual and collective, the water rushing around me and through me of all the loss, hurt, and damage to humans, creatures, animals and plants, and our beautiful earth. The destruction and atrocities of wars, crusades, inquisition, burning of witches, oppression, torture and deaths of indigenous peoples, Native Americans, slaves, the ravages of war in Ukraine, Gaza, Israel, Iran, the Middle East, deportations and imprisonment, cruelties of domination and authoritarianism. It is a swirling current of anguish and despair. I could feel the danger of being pulled to the bottom of the river of sorrow by holding onto these horrors in my being until I might become sickened, numb, indifferent, enraged, or paralyzed by fear. In the swirling waters, I began to feel something different. In this sacred place of stillness, in the protective and embracing arms of the Divine Mother's love, my heart was cracked open, and I was flooded by empathy and unconditional love. I was able to both witness and feel all the sorrows of the world, let them flow through me, be embodied, transmuted, and released back to the Divine Mother's infinite compassion, empathy, patience, and love. It was an alchemical process of transformation. The lead of sorrow, of grief, transformed to the gold of love and healing. In the Divine Mother's infinite capacity to hold everything, there was no judgment. And in that sacred place, I was able to acknowledge my unintended and unconscious participation in these cruelties, and also acknowledge my own suffering, and to fully forgive myself and others. When the river of sorrows was fully experienced and felt in my body, it was transmuted and transformed back to love, returned to the Great Mother to be repaired, and brought back into relationship with the whole, the infinite oneness of all life. After I left the River of Sorrows and ended my session, over the next days and weeks, I felt I had a sense of spiritual clarity. I believe the spiritual work of repair is both essential and a shared responsibility, something we must all do to heal and repair all the collective ruptures in relationships to ourselves, to others, and to all those who have been hurt through all of existence on this planet. We are never alone in this process of repair. We do it in the sacred altar of the Divine Mother, scaffolded by her empathy and deep, profound love. This opens and purifies all the ruptures and creates a clear, beautiful opening for us to collectively make a leap in spiritual development and consciousness to a peaceful and loving new world. Just as the baby and mother reconnect and make a repair, we can make spiritual reparation to reconnect all broken relationships and thus contribute to the universal healing and return to wholeness of all beings and our Mother Earth. So I'm not sure there's only one way to do this deep spiritual practice. It might be done through meditation or prayer or visualizations or being in nature, different healing practices, listening to music, chanting, breath work. There's many, many ways. I'm sure that there are other practices that are deeply personal and intimate to each of you as you worship the God or goddess on the altar of your own heart, as Reverend Janet used to say. It requires of us stillness, presence, a willingness to keep our hearts open, and courage to practice empathy and fully feel the feelings of others. It is not sympathy. It is not erasing the past or history, or subjecting ourselves to the horror of the daily news in a way that makes us numb, angry, despondent, and disconnected from ourselves. This spiritual practice is life-affirming and returns us to our birthright of joy, happiness, openness, and possibility. We do this spiritual practice knowing we are held by the Great Mother in her divine temple of unconditional love and support, and in the healing energy of the divine priestesses of all time. This feminine process of holding creates a sacred space for true healing and returns us to love. So spiritual reparation of relationships preserves and restores our humanity and guides us to good. It opens our hearts and dissolves old hierarchies of domination, greed, power, separation, and othering, and reawakens us to our divine nature of oneness, inclusion, peace, and compassion. It is something we must do together in our own hearts and in the collective hearts of the world. So this is a reciprocal process. We all participate in healing the suffering of the world through our own deep spiritual practice, and also day by alleviating the suffering of others through our actions. This is what Jesus, Buddha, Mother Teresa, the Dalai Lama, and many, many other spiritual teachers have shown us. So I want to share a beautiful story I came across that shows just that. So President Obama, in his 8 years in the White House, would sequester himself in a room in the White House at night and handwrite letters to 10 ordinary American citizens, selecting from the 40,000 letters that came to the White House every day. He often wept privately while reading the letters and would write responses so personally detailed and emotionally present that recipients frequently described the experience of receiving his letter as the most significant moment of their life. Obama developed the conviction that democracy only functions when its leaders remain uncomfortably close to the specific gravity of individual human suffering, rather than processing it from the insulated distance of institutions and screens. So as I close, I'd like to share a poem with you that's from the book called Wild Grief. There is a brokenness out of which comes the unbroken, a shatteredness out of which blooms the unshatterable. There is a sorrow beyond all grief which leads to joy, and a fragility out of whose depths emerges strength. There is a hollow space too vast for words, through which we must pass with each loss, out of whose darkness we are sanctioned into being. There is a cry deeper than all sound, whose serrated edges cut the heart, as we break open to that place inside which is unbreakable and whole, while learning to sing. So as we make our repairs, both personal and collective, this is how we create a world that works for everyone. Let us go into prayer. I know we are all held in the embrace of the Divine Mother as we do the courageous work of repair with ourselves, with each other, with all the world. I know and accept if one is harmed, all are harmed. If one is healed, all are healed. And therefore, in the name of God, Goddess, all that there is, I know this manifests for the best and highest good of all. And I know in the midst of this reconnection and healing that all beings are filled with loving kindness, all beings are free from suffering, and all beings are happy and at peace. I give thanks for this truth, and so it is.
Oh, Holy Spirit, singing through my voice. Oh, holy voice, singing through my soul. Rain, rain, love, love upon me. Rain, rain, love, love on all I see, all that I see, all that I know. May your love flow. mother, singing through my voice. Oh, holy voice, singing through my soul.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you. Is everyone okay? It's a little heavy, I know. Okay, so now it's the time in our service we invite you for the sharing of abundance. And we appreciate your support to create a vision, help create our vision of a world that works for everyone. So we're grateful for whatever you choose as a way of giving. You can do online donations, you can text, you can write a good old-fashioned check, or you can make a contribution today. And we have an affirmation that we like to say together. If you'll repeat with me, divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, and all that I circulate. And so it is.
We give thanks for the blessings of the Mother Earth, and thanks to the Father Sky. We give thanks to all the love and the blessings in our lives. We give thanks to the Mother Earth. We give thanks to the Father Sky. We give thanks for the love surrounding us and the love that fills our lives. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks for the blessings of Mother Earth. We give thanks to the Father Sky. We give thanks for this blessed air we breathe and the love that fills our lives. We give thanks to the blessings of Mother Earth. We give thanks to the Father Sky. We give thanks for the blessing of the air we breathe and the love that fills our lives. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks.
So we appreciate all of your sharing for our vision. We bless that which we have received and know it continues to bless the center and its work of creating a world that works for everyone. If you are here for the first time, we would like to acknowledge you. If you're willing, please raise your hand and we have a brochure for you. Any newcomers? Doesn't look like it today. So we'd like to offer a blessing, so we'll say it for all of us. We'll repeat it together. We bless you today, knowing that the peace and happiness you seek is also seeking you. We honor your inner radiance as you let your light shine in our world. We are grateful for your presence in our community. And so it is. So it is. So if any practitioners would like to join me on the platform. Come on. So all of the practitioners, we've all been highly trained in doing spiritual prayer treatments. It's a sacred practice It's beautiful, and we love to do it with you. So there's a couple ways that you can receive a prayer. You can fill out a paper in the lobby and put it in the prayer box. You can submit a prayer online. And we pray every Tuesday in the Ministry of Prayer, and it's beautiful. It's sacred, and we're so happy to do it. Or after service, you can come up to one of us, and we would be delighted to do a prayer with you. And don't be shy. I mean, people sometimes they're reticent, like, oh, maybe my prayer's too small or not good enough. Any prayer is wonderful, and we love to do it with you. It's a reciprocal process. So at the end of service, we're going to ask you to please file out of the sanctuary, go enjoy coffee and snacks in the courtyard so we can create a silent, still place to say prayers. Thank you. Now, the children are here. Okay, let's welcome our children. Hello, yay. Hi. Hello.
Hi. So we had Henley today and Eamon, and we learned about turning our problems into pearls. That was it. That was it.
Okay. Lovely. Yay. So let's say the blessing for our children. We love you, we care about you, and we're here for you. Okay. All right. So if you'll please stand up for our community affirmation. Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
And through me right now.
And through me right now.
I am led by Spirit.
I am led by Spirit.
I am guided by wisdom.
I am guided by wisdom.
I am protected by love.
I am protected by love.
I am here to be a blessing.
I am here to be a blessing.
I am so grateful.
I am so grateful.
And so it is.
And so it is.
And now our closing song.
May the pool of love we have gathered here spread its wings and fly far and near from the depths of our hearts to the farthest star. May our love bless everyone. May our love bless everyone. One more time. May the pool of love we have gathered here spread its wings and fly far and near from the depths of our hearts to the farthest star. May our love bless everyone. May our love bless everyone.
So please know as you depart, you are protected by the Divine Mother's love. And no matter what, you can always make a repair. So it is. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you. I recorded it.
You did? Okay. That's okay.
Really, really good service.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Made me cry.
Oh.
Love is what we are made of. Love is what we belong to. Love is our deepest prayer. Love is what we are made of. Love is what